What's happening, beautiful people, and welcome back here to our final day in this beginner challenge. 20 days in 4 weeks, that is some phenomenal consistency, and you better believe we are gonna keep our foot on the gas today. Now, what I'm working with for today's session is a kettlebell. I'm working with a bench or something similar, a mini band, and then I also have a band hooked up to a high anchor. So as always, modify when and where necessary. And let's go ahead and get right into it. We're gonna kick things off today in a deep knee bend. So working here from the balls of my feet, I'm gonna find some support from the palms, and I'm also gonna work the elbows into the side of the legs here, into the knees. And again, the idea here is just to check in with the body, touch base with the body. Shifting here left and right, using the support of the hands when necessary. So if this begins to become a little too much, we push back some, and then shift right back in. And you can shift the feet left and right. You can put more space between the feet, less space. But let's just take a sec here and check in with the body, check in with the breath. Maybe we shift the weight back onto the heels and find this deep squat position for a second, if this is available for you. And if not, we can just work in this space here. Very nice. And then let's go ahead and set up for 90-90s. So 90 degrees here in this front leg and 90 degrees in the back. Again, I'm gonna start here with the support of my hands, just kind of shifting the weight left and right and seeing where am I particularly tight. And then I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift this back side leg up. Let's give you guys a better angle. I'm gonna lift this back side leg up and find the same position on the other side. The idea is that the feet find this flat position and then they just flop right over. The legs flop right over. So not allowing for the feet to shift around. You wanna maintain this nice 90-degree angle in the front and the back legs. And then if it's available, we just pick the hands up, maintaining the posture, and continue to work our reps. Synchronizing that exhale as we turn and rotate in that same direction that we're turning in. A few more here, keeping nice posture. And again, if this is too much, you can put the hands back on the ground and modify. Beautiful. Super, super smooth here, guys. All right, so from there, let's activate a little bit. So now that we've created a little bit of space, we'll set up here for some single leg bridges. So feet are nice and flat. You want the heels to be in line with your fingertips when the arms are fully extended. We're gonna pick one leg up here. I'm gonna start with my left and lock this guy in at 90 degrees and just drive the hips up using just this right foot, right leg. 2, 3, just 10 on each side. 4, 5, 6, really nice. 7, 8, 9, and 10, marvelous. And you should feel a really good engagement and contraction of the hamstring and the glute here. So setting up on the left side. 1, nice and controlled. 2, getting a good squeeze at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6. This up leg is very active. 8, 2 more. And 10, beautiful, good, good, good. We can bring the knees into the chest and kind of roll around if that feels good. Left and right, rock up and back. And then we're gonna transition into our get-up pattern, our bodyweight Turkish get-up pattern. So while we're already down here, right foot is flat, right hand is up toward the ceiling here, and my left arm and leg are out at a 45-degree angle for a little bit of leverage. So let's work this ground to standing pattern, step by step. Exhale is gonna bring you up onto the elbow. Another forced exhale is gonna bring you up onto the palm. Another exhale is gonna get the hips up as high as possible while the eyes are up on the hands. And then we're gonna scoop that left leg through and find this bent over half kneeling position. From there, another forced exhale brings us up to half kneeling, and then we just stand tall. And then we're just gonna rinse and repeat here. So reverse engineer, let's work backward to that reverse lunge. From here, you wanna take this left heel, spin it inward, and we're gonna sit back into this heel until we find the support of that palm, and then eyes are back up on the hand. Scoop the leg through, find your butt, find your elbow, and then work your way back. And then we'll just rinse and repeat on the opposite side. So left foot is flat, left hand is up, and I'm gonna bring my legs out, arm and leg out to a 45-degree angle for a little bit of mechanical advantage. And then let's just take it step by step. So find the elbow first. Find the palm second, really reaching up toward the ceiling. Hips up as high as you can, and let's scoop that leg through. We'll find this half kneeling position, strong, and then we'll stand tall. And then let's just find our way home. Reverse lunge first. Let's bring this leg in, so just swing this guy in so that we can sit back onto the heel here. Find the support of the palm. Scoop that leg through. Find the glute. Find the elbow. And then ease back into that starting position. Not too shabby there at all, guys. Awesome, awesome pattern that just really promotes total body linkage. So again, not something you need to do a million of all the time, but it's just good to be able to check in with the body in that way and synchronize the body, get the body to work together. So from there, let's throw on the mini band and let's fire up a set of mini band walks here. I'm gonna go double time today because it's final day of the challenge, so we're gonna work here from a tall position, legs fully engaged, and I'm just gonna work these guys forward. Working really good arm drive here, maintaining really nice posture, and then I'm gonna get them going in reverse. Smooth, and then we'll get them going sideways. Again, maintaining as much space as you can in between the feet during our steps. And then we're gonna work this all the way back home. Really squeezing those thighs and driving those arms. Very nice. And then from there, let's settle into a deep squat position here today. And we're gonna work the bent knee position as well. So into this athletic base. Synchronizing your breath with your steps. Oof, marvelous. And then let's hit reverse on this thing. Keeping those toes pointing forward the whole time. All too often, our glutes want to turn off, heels spin in, toes spin out. None of that garbage here. We're professionals, we're veterans. Toes are forward, lock this in, and let's work sideways out of this athletic base. Really tiny steps. Quick pause for the cause. Back into that hinge, and let's work. Just thinking about quality reps here. Beautiful, good. Not too shabby at all. So we can lose the mini bands, kick the legs loose here, roll the shoulders, and then now I'm gonna transition my attention into my overhead anchor, where I'm gonna work an overhead pull. So good grip on the bands here. I'm gonna find a half kneeling position. I'm gonna start with the right knee down. Palms face down here, and on my exhale, I'm gonna rotate the palms as I pull them toward the top of the rib cage, and then come back with control. Keeping nice alignment here, 90 degrees in my knees. Working to 10. Shoulders stacked right over my hips. And I'm thinking about retracting the shoulder blades and then following through with that pull for a good squeeze. So that's 10 on one side, and I always like to switch my stance here for balance and then just work an additional 10. So retracting the shoulder blades and then following through with my pull, working a little pause. 5 more here. Smooth, really, really, really nice. Not too shabby. We can put those off to the side here. And then let's work into sprinter start. So a nice cardio element to this guy here. We're gonna set up in a deep split lunge, offset. So if my right or my left knee is up front, my right arm is up front, and I'm just gonna drive up off this left foot, little hop, and then find my lunge, find that reverse lunge position. Using forced exhales here, both as I drive and as I decelerate and land. So you gotta be on your P's and Q's here. Taking a sip of air in between my reps. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, slight forward lean, and 1. Beautiful. Good. We can kick the legs loose there. I know this is quite a burner. And then we're gonna set this up on the opposite side. So I'm gonna set up here in this lunge position. Right knee in this case is forward. So my left arm is up here. And all we're gonna do is drive up off this right foot. Boom. 15, 3, 4, 5, 6. Synchronizing movement to breath, upper and lower body. Beautiful. Not too shabby there at all, guys. Woof, those are burners for the legs and the heart rate. So from there, while this heart rate is nice and fired up, we're gonna bring the bench into the picture. You can also work with a countertop or something of similar support, but we're gonna work into plyometric push-ups here. So got the hand set up here just outside of shoulder width. I'm gonna control the push-up on the way down, and then use a forced exhale on the push-up. Controlling that deceleration as I return to the bench. 5 more. Woo, smooth. Controlling that deceleration all the way up until the final rep. A lot of times the rep we get hurt on or tweak a body part on is that last one. So everything is controlled to the last rep. And then from there, we're gonna work with our kettlebell. So let's bring the kettlebell into the picture. Take a couple deep breaths. I know the last couple of patterns, woof, we'll take the wind out of you. And we'll review this here real quick. So working from a neutral stance, I'm gonna align the middle of my left foot to the kettlebell. And all I'm gonna do here is bend into the hips and knees and pick him up with just the left arm, left hand. And then return to that starting position. And then up we go again. 2. The idea being to resist any urge to lean into this left side. So fighting that with this right side ab wall, spinal erectors. Maintaining really nice posture, working your forced exhales as you stand tall. Sip of air in here, hold it on the way down to stabilize, and then we stand super tall. 5 more here. Beautiful. And again, all the way down to the last rep, maintaining that perfect alignment. Treat the last rep just like any other rep. And then we're gonna set this up on the opposite side. So I like to align, again, the middle of my foot with the center of that kettlebell. Take my breath, hold it, bend into the hips and knees here, good grip on the bell. Force that air on the way up. Nice and controlled. Let's get 10 more. Maintaining really nice alignment and posture. 2 more. Beautiful, good, good, good. And then we can put the kettlebell off to the side there. Again, another 3 deep breaths if you need to. Kick the legs loose, roll the shoulders. And we're gonna wrap things up today with a set of sprinter sit-ups, 30 sprinter sit-ups. So when you're ready, go ahead and join me down here, butts on the floor. Woo, these are gonna feel great here to finish off. My heart rate's already going, I'm already sweating. It's gonna be a good one. So super simple from this position here, we're working off the sit bones. We're gonna lean back and bring the right elbow to left knee, and then just switch. Synchronize to the breath. Torso and knee, or elbow and knee meet right over the belly button. So bring that torso, try not to round, nice posture. And let's work. Stay with me. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Wow! Not too shabby at all, beautiful people. That was phenomenal. Man, I can't tell you how proud I am of you guys who stuck through this challenge. If this is your first time with exercise, I'm honored to have led you through this series and introduced you to this type of movement. And I hope this really creates a habit, because that's the idea here, is that movement becomes a lifestyle. I love you guys. I'm so grateful and honored to be with you on this journey. Please leave me notes in the community section. Let me know what you thought of the program, how I can adjust these programs for the future. I'm here to serve you and help you guys, and I cannot wait to be connecting with you guys on the app, on the community, and get with you guys here for the next session. Have a beautiful rest of your day.